go back to subs that have played spoiler in the history of the rival series. Someone like Genocop subbing for Splice a while back. You had a team in the Dudes in North America that was primed to make a top 4 run. All they had to do was beat a pretty bad Splice team. Genocop subs in and single-handedly dismantles the Dudes. That could be Team Vertex's fate here today, with Zeph standing in for Echo Zulu.
Well, you add that level of uncertainty on the field. You don't know what to expect because you were planning for Impact to be on the field, and now Zeph is coming out. Who knows what he's going to bring to the table, but one thing that I know, the action is underway, and I am so ready for it, Stacks.
Game 1 in a must-win match for Team Vertex, and pride on the line for Echo Zulu. Alongside Vertex, Echo Zulu will be finishing their season today as well, and Vertex have come to play. Dumain off the feed from Rizex.
Beautiful carry there from Coca to find Rizex right over to Dumain at the top of the box. All 3 members of Vertex getting involved early in game number 1.
It took 17 seconds for Team Vertex to send a message. Now how do they follow it up? Rizex redirect off the backboard. Dumain is there. He'll leave it for Rizex, and Taz will send this away. There's the defense of Team Echo Zulu, even with a sub. Still standing tall, at least for the first few seconds of game number 1. But you wonder if Vertex can put another one in early. What will that do for Echo Zulu mentally?
Team Vertex really started off on the right foot here, getting that early goal. I don't feel like they need to get one right away. They've already put a ton of pressure on Team Echo Zulu, and it seems like Team Echo Zulu is the type of team. Oh, Rizex just missing that double tap. So close on that angle, but Dumain keeps the pressure up for Team Vertex.
He is one of those guys you talked about earlier, Zuby, in their just over 20% shooting. He'd like to have that one back. Rizex now towards Dumain, but set all the way back to the Vertex half of the field. Now Coca, after Dumain takes out Taz. It is Rizex looking to leave one for Dumain, but nobody in front. So that ball will
good bump,
cleared away, and Matane cannot follow this downfield. Right back into the Echo Zulu end it comes.
They are just stealing the passes away from Team Echo Zulu right now, doing a fantastic job. Good pass to the midfield, and nobody there from Team Echo Zulu. Those are the type of balls that can't just be sitting there bouncing. You have to challenge those to get the ball out of your half so your team can gather up some boost.
Coca will cut in front to keep this ball in the zone, and the attack continues for Vertex. And that's a good job by Coca, not trying to do too much. He knew he had Rizex coming on. He keeps the play alive and gets a demo. Zeph's in a tough spot. Dumain trying to find Coca, but now Echo Zulu will break out, looking for their first goal of the series.
Great pass.
Off the ceiling to pass to Taz, and the shot, if it was on target, did not have a lot of pace, and it is cleared away. Follow-up from Rizex is there, and the lead is 2.
Capitalizing on the defensive mistakes from Team Echo Zulu. You saw Matane there in the corner of your eye, and you still don't see him because he went for that boost pad, and Rizex capitalizes.
Half of a game is gone. Team Vertex doing what they needed to do to Echo Zulu, a team that is, again, out of contention. Don't let them hang around. Don't let them play spoiler. Just try and break them early on. Matane makes a stop on Rizex, and it will be now Matane trying to dribble through Coca, who wins the challenge, and Taz has to scramble back to just barely keep that ball out of his net.
Oh, and a dangerous ball up towards the top of the box, and Coca put that on target, but not enough power behind that. Team Vertex gonna maintain pressure here. And Matane finally gets that ball out, and Team Echo Zulu marching down the field.
Taz will play one to the back wall. It does angle down a bit, but Rizex has it well read, and back down to the Echo Zulu end it goes. Not a whole lot of passing from EZ. Not that they've ever really been known for that. They've been a very strong defensive team, but Team Vertex seem to be picking them apart now.
Yeah, and check out Dumain here. He rotates through the zone just to make Zeph back up into that goal post, puts him out of position. Rizex sees it, puts his shot on target, and 3-0 in favor of Team Vertex.
Rizek, the team leader in goals, just scored his 18th of the season. He'll easily hit 20 at this rate. There'll be Matane. Blocked by Koka, does get that ball through to the corner, but Rizek will take over. Now Dumaine. Dumaine right down the middle. Tried to get a piece of Matane coming through. And now Matane back the other way as Echo Zulu look for anything at all on the offensive end going forward in this series, trying to show just some signs of life on their way out of the rival series. Matane needs Taz to come up, but he's a little hesitant, so Dumaine will take over again. That's a high bounce, and Zeph will have to play it. And, you know, you look at a guy like Zeph, who is now subbed in for his second match, and it's an opportunity for him to show what he is capable of, and I get the sense that Echo Zulu's trying to get him involved in the play more often, almost deferring to him on both sides of the field.
Well, right now, they are trying that, but unfortunately, their second man just isn't pushing up far enough and just off the mark. That's just the story of game number 1 for Team Echo Zulu. Nothing going in their favor, just trying to do anything to take into game number 2. Could this be it? No, Rizek puts it into the corner, and it's looking like Team Vertex is going to hold on to the shutout in game number 1.
This ball will eventually touch down. Echo Zulu might get one at 0. No, Vertex are having none of it. They get a clean sheet in game 1, and it could be very well a sign of more to come as the series rolls on.
Well, just to speak further to what I was saying before the end of this game, it just seemed like Team Echo Zulu, their second man, was so far from the ball that any initial 50-50 is going to go in favor of Team Vertex, because Team Echo Zulu isn't there for the challenge. Even if it's a passing play, they're just too far away from that ball to follow up with a shot, a pass, whatever it is, even a touch. Team Vertex just has all day to just say, okay, I'm going to place this ball to that corner. I'm going to place it over here. They just have a ton of space to work with. Right now, Team Echo Zulu just needs to tighten it up in the offensive zone, especially that second man, and keep some sort of offensive pressure, because in that game, they had 6 shots. Didn't seem like it, though.
Yeah, it seemed like Echo Zulu was almost playing in slow motion through parts of that game. They looked like a team that's 1-6, that has had their season not go anything like what they expected and is just almost going through the motions. I think that they can still certainly put up a fight against Team Vertex, because this is not a team that lights up the scoreboard by any means. But Team Vertex very clearly has more motivation to play in this series, and it showed in game 1.
Yeah, they need Matane to step up. He is the leading goal scorer for Team Echo Zulu. Shutout there. I mean, the entire team was. But if anybody is going to get this offense started, it has to be Matane, in my opinion, because he has 16 goals on the season. Needs to increase that in this series to give them just a shot in the dark of a chance of winning this match.
No combination of 2 other players on Echo Zulu, by the way, has scored as many goals as Matane has scored. Taz and Impact combined for 15 of their own. Of course, Impact has also played some fewer games because he has been subbed out in favor of Zeph. Matane will throw this downfield to start things off for Echo Zulu in game 2. It is a fresh start for EZ, but it is more of the same as Vertex are all over them. Matane almost looked like he was driving through molasses trying to get downfield, and Rizek almost caught him from behind.
Yeah, Team Vertex doing a great job of putting pressure on Team Echo Zulu, whether it be just challenging the ball, even if it's from behind, just touching it to get it away from Team Echo Zulu, or bumping, demoing, just trying to throw Echo Zulu off their game. And look at that, no challenge put on that ball. Team Vertex gonna just push down on offense. Once again, just so easy for them in this matchup.
Another ball launched down towards the Vertex end of the field. Here comes Echo Zulu looking for their first goal of the series. Koka is not having any of it, and Dumaine will throw one downfield, trying to play ahead of Zeph. But Zeph does a good job reacting and catching up to that ball, cutting it off for the moment, but he's stuck on the bottom of the back wall there. And again, Echo Zulu are forced to play a little defense.
Yeah, Rizek's got a boost steal, though. It's going to leave him out of position. A man down. Here comes Rizek. He shoots and he scores. Team Vertex up 1-0 in game number 2.
Zeph has got to go for this, or I think he was wondering if Matane was going to cut in front and challenge that ball. He did not, and that little hesitation was all Team Vertex needed. What a shot from Rizek.
Well, in smart gameplay, gets that boost steal, made the Team Echo Zulu member go all the way into the orange half to try and get boost. 2v3 scenario, and that first initial shot took one out of net. Basically turns it into a 3v1.
It will be Rizek around Zeph, trying to center for Dumaine coming in across the face of the goal, and Matane and company will clear this away.
Great clear.
Everybody jumbled up for Echo Zulu. They do get the ball downfield. What a save by Dumaine, and now he can quickly break out on offense. Double touch, no. That will be sent away by Taz.
That's just twice. Now look at the bump on Zeph off the back wall. You love to see the physical gameplay coming out from Team Vertex, but it just seems like Team Echo Zulu unable to even buy a goal right now. That's 2 now we've seen just ring out of the goal, and Dumaine, a last-ditch effort save put on that ball to hold on to the 1-0 scoreline.
What a shot from Taz there to put the pressure on. Kokai got the demo on Taz, but the shot goes wide to the corner, and Matane will run through Kokai, get a
there you go.
Measure of revenge. It's a double kill for Matane, but nothing else happening for Echo Zulu as they were already on their way back. Matane will get this in front. Rizek rushes all the way back and does get the clear, and it looks like Vertex have avoided any danger in the middle part of game 2.
But I like the pressure we're seeing from Team Echo Zulu. It's resorting to offense, and look at that, another demo coming out from Matane. Matane, right idea there with the backpack to Zeph. Unfortunately, put a little too much mustard on it, and it was able to go back into the blue half. Here comes Team Vertex. Coca with one off the backboard, just off the mark.
This will go high off the corner, and Matane gets started downfield looking for Zeph. There is the super sub, and Koka is the one who makes the save. Over Taz has Dumaine waiting, and Dumaine actually came up a little too far. The pass not on the mark. The lead still remains only 1. Echo Zulu is hanging around in game 2. Matane looking to tie, and Rizek makes the save.
Team Echo Zulu starting to look better and better as the seconds tick by, just starting to look more dangerous on offense, but a mistouch on the defensive end. They get out alive, and with 1 minute to go in game number 2, Team Echo Zulu still searching for their first goal of the series.
Koka is trying to play this slowly past Zeph, but Zeph a little more aggressive this time. Does disrupt the play. Matane trying to keep this ball in front. Taz is coming on. He's going to beat Dumaine to the ball. Nobody goes for this. Zeph down to Taz. Brilliant pass, but the shot is wide.
Right idea. I'm loving the passing plays we're seeing from Team Echo Zulu here. Still enough time to present opportunities for themselves. Taz can't quite get there. Didn't have boost, but he gets the midfield. Team Echo Zulu have about 2 opportunities left to get a goal.
May only be 1 if they can't get out of their own defensive end, which Rizek has kept them there. Zeph needs Matane to help him out. Echo Zulu need to break out now with 10 seconds left. It is Zeph against Dumaine. Rizek will take over. A slow dribble downfield, bleeding the clock. Zeph for Taz, and Echo Zulu keeps it up only for a moment as the ball touches down. It was much more of a grind this time around, but Team Vertex has got a second shutout.
And I'm just impressed with Koka in this match. I know he didn't have a goal or an assist, but there's been so many times where he caught the ball on his hood and it just looked like it was going to rifle off of his car, and somehow he just cradles the ball, keeps it close to his chest, and he's able to start offense and move down midfield with that ball and find his teammates. It was so fun to watch, but Team Echo Zulu starting to look like they woke up, getting over the candy hangover of Halloween. This team's looking exciting. I just need to see them convert some of that offense into goals.
Coming into this match, the superior goal differential actually belonged to Echo Zulu. They were, it's not much. They were minus 15 to Vertex's minus 22 over these couple of games. Vertex has now bettered Echo Zulu, and it seems like they have bettered Echo Zulu on every aspect of the game, including the shot totals, because we saw some quality opportunities for Vertex in these first couple of games. Rizex in particular has been an assassin, and Echo Zulu don't seem to have an answer for him.
Well, right there, Team Vertex had 5 saves put on the board. So Echo Zulu was putting the offense out there. The shots were just a little weak, and the accuracy wasn't quite there, but the opportunities are starting to present themselves, and that's due to the fact that they're creating offense themselves with those passing plays, tightening up their gameplay, and most importantly, looking for demos and bumps in net.
Inexplicably, one of the hardest things to do in Rocket League is dominate a team 3 games in a row. So often we see a series look like this, where there isn't much life on one half of the field until game 3, when all of a sudden you have to win to keep playing, and then things change. We'll see if that's the case for Echo Zulu in game 3, in danger of dropping to 9-22 overall, and more importantly, 1-7 in their series, with only one more to come later on against ARG. Matane for Zeph, intercepted, but not controlled by Dumaine. Taz should score, and he does.
Great read here to steal this ball away. He gets it around Dumaine perfectly and reads the double tap to get that in. Looks like an easy shot, but it is not, especially at the speed of gameplay in the rival series.
10 minutes and 36 seconds go by in the series before Taz scores the first goal for Echo Zulu. They are in business in a must-win game 3. Koka, intercepted by Matane. He will take that midfield boost, giving up possession to Rizex, who had him beat by a mile. And now Matane, bank off the side wall and just wide of the mark. Zeph got a late break coming on, but that's what Echo Zulu needed. They did not need this.
Baits out one defender, just gives him a little dangle here, and then puts the ball on his hood, flicks it over, and says, "Get out of my way." Tie ball game for Team Vertex.
That was incredible. It's the 4th goal of the series for Rizex, number 20 on the season for a man on a mission, trying to keep Vertex's playoff hopes alive. If not, at least get into the top 6 and hold your spot for next season. Taz looking to drop one in. Zeph there just a little too late as Rizex will clear it away. And now Koka and Vertex back downfield around Taz, but Zeph is there this time.
Great clear to see where the defense was, put the ball exactly where no members from Team Vertex were, and the shot on target a little too soft, but forcing Dumaine to rotate back with low boost. In comes Koka off the side wall, and Zeph going for far post. Rizex positioned perfectly, and a good defensive stance from Team Vertex.
A little surprising that the first goal from Echo Zulu didn't eventually come from Matane, and he has been quiet in the series. He did have the assist, technically, on that goal from Taz. This is a guy who takes a lot, and I mean a lot of shots. Probably about 40% of Echo Zulu's shots come from Matane. This time, he's watching as Taz makes the save, tries to find Zeph downfield, but again, he just got a late break as Taz was throwing it to the middle.
And Team Echo Zulu doing a good job here to weather this storm that's coming out, and a great boom downfield from Taz into the corner. Great pass off the back wall as well, but Dumaine reads it perfectly and meets the ball at the point of contact.
Taz, bounce shot right in on Dumaine, well defended by both him and Rizex. Now Zeph back the other way rather quickly. This will not count as a shot either, as it is wide. Oh, that pass for Matane, just off the mark. Matane was coming up, turned away at the last moment. He'll take this shot instead and give Echo Zulu the lead.
Consistent pressure leading to the goal from Team Echo Zulu, and a beautiful demo on that sidewall to open things up from Matane. Dumaine sitting back, not expecting that shot to be on target so hard. And Team Echo Zulu with the lead once again in game number 3.
Well, Matane has been the guy for Echo Zulu. He's got a goal on 3 shots here in a must-win game 3. It is Matane again with a blistering blast, and he can't follow up off the rebound.
You gotta have those, Stacks.
Can't miss opportunities if you want to be successful. Taz against Dumaine. Now Zeph looking for Taz again, but he's got to rotate out as that ball is right at Koka. Now Matane trying to get around Dumaine, and Dumaine not fooled one bit.
Then trying to pre-flip into a 50-50. But here comes Team Vertex. Great pass. Koka has boost and a good pinch back to the top of the box. But Zeph was waiting patiently. And here comes Team Echo Zulu. Good dunk from Rizex all the way downfield. Plenty of time, plenty of space, and Dumaine shoots it wide.
Matane blocked by Koka as Vertex try to get back into game 3. Try to close this out as quickly as they can. Game differential will certainly be a factor for them. They come into this match 9-16 overall. Koka has to beat Taz to this ball to give Vertex a chance. Matane blocked by Rizex. Dumaine is lurking, but he's lurking. He'll finally come up. Koka's got to get to this. He does, but Matane will boom it away.
Yeah, and Matane got a very crucial bump there to open things up, and Dumaine has to stretch far to get to that ball, use so much boost. 15 seconds remain, and the ball all the way down, not where they want it, all the way away from all 3 members of Team Vertex.
Koka might have been there if he wasn't demoed about 5 seconds earlier. Koka needs one more touch to get this in front. And now it falls to Dumaine, and Rizex has to go the length of the field. That will fall to Dumaine. He's got Koka, but that ball is not towards a teammate, and Taz will kill it. Echo Zulu are on the board.
And I told you, Stacks, they're starting to warm up, looking like a brand new team in game number 3, playing so well. And I think the most important aspect that we saw was the team plays coming out from Team Echo Zulu. Whether it be on defense, the trust, we didn't see many double commits, whether it be the clears pushing the ball forward, or more importantly, the shots on net that were opening things up. So fun to see from this team. I knew that they had it in them, just a matter of time when it's going to be put on the field.
And so often we see a team go down 0-2, they get that first win in game 3, and it's like, don't let them win 1, because then it starts to snowball. Especially with Vertex in the situation they're in. I mean, they need sweeps to give themselves the best chance possible, and this is not a good start when you're up against the bottom of the league, the actual bottom of the rival series so far, and you can't get a sweep. Now maybe you start to panic a little bit like, okay, what do we got to do? How do we put these guys away? They did not solve that puzzle in game 3.
Just seemed like they got a little too comfortable and just, hey, we took games 1 and 2, no problem. Game 3 is going to be ours, but you know it. I'm sure all the viewers know it. You can't just go into a match expecting to win, because that's when we see teams fall. That's exactly what happened here. Team Vertex needs to wake up fast, because if Game 4 goes in favor of Team Echo Zulu, I would not expect anything else other than a reverse sweep coming out from them.
We've seen plenty of series, and if the RLCS has taught us anything, any chump can win 2 games. It's that third one that seems to be oh so elusive. It has eluded Team Vertex to this point. It has eluded them quite a bit over the course of the season, again coming in at 2-5 as these 2 teams will finish their rival series season today. Dumaine, that ball got away from him. Matane coming on, and Rizex had to jump up there. Not used to being forced to play on that half of the field is Rizex.
A little bit of chaos early in game number 4. I don't think Team Vertex was quite ready from the onslaught of shots that came out from Team Echo Zulu in the first 30 seconds.
We talked about game differential being so important for Vertex to give themselves the best chance possible. Here's Koka. Again, now they sit at 11-17. Overall, they still have a lot of work to do. RCD Espanol is sitting at 11-17, and they've still got 2 matches to play this weekend. Rizex blocked by Zeph. Now Dumaine to the backboard. Rizek's trying to drop one down, and Taz is all over it.
I would have lost my mind if that passing play happened. That would have been incredible, Stacks.
You have to have a mind in the first place to lose it, Subi. This is blocked by Rizex, and it goes all the way to the corner where he can control it with a full tank of boost. Only one defender to beat him, Matane, with excellent concentration, able to make the stop.
A good touch there from Matane to put it into the corner, but that one getting away from him, gonna turn it over to Dumaine, but Dumaine with a mistouch himself. Zeph going for a double tap and not enough boost to reach it. And Team Echo Zulu gonna want that one back.
Taz is gonna want that one back. He came in and threw a shot well high, and he had a lot of options to choose from on that net. Koka, one more touch needed, and Matane is there to prevent his effort. Now Zeph down to Matane, and well blocked by Dumaine instead. Dumaine playing one high for Koka, who will bounce one in, and Vertex take the lead.
And Vertex capitalizing on the mistake on the back wall. Taz gotta hit that one to get it away. And Koka with the easiest shot he's gonna see all series, his first goal of the day.
It may be the only one he needs to score, as Team Vertex only need to hang on for 2.5 minutes. Dumaine, one more to get over Taz. No, it's blocked. Koka now trying to drop one in, and he does!
Keep your eye on Dumaine this entire play. He gets the pass, goes into the net, and just shoves Zeph all the way into the back. Koka with another open net.
Kisses in the net. 4 assists for Dumaine. That one might as well count as 2 assists as he got the block in net. Now Taz trying to bank one on target. More or less trying to get it downfield more than anything. And now Rizex blocked by Matane. Someone's got to turn. Instead, the ball is cleared downfield for Vertex, who are feeling a lot more comfortable, but not for long. Matane scores on an empty net.
This is a great challenge to push this clear all the way downfield. Taz sees the member of Vertex pushing forward, sees Matane, and just says, go forward, I'm gonna hit you with the outlet pass.
So it will not be a shutout in Game 3, but Vertex does still hold the lead. Echo Zulu trying to fix that problem as well as Koka blocks Taz. Here's Matane playing for Zeph, who won that challenge, but Koka will send it downfield. Dumaine from above got quite a bit of pace on that shot. It is blocked by Zeph. That goes off of Dumaine. Now down to Taz, and we are tied right up.
You're kidding me. This one leads to a goal. Zeph gets the ball by Dumaine somehow, comes off the wall. What a beautiful pass, and I'm loving that the team members from Team Echo Zulu are following each other up and down the field, so when the passes come out, the shots can be put on target.
I was a little skeptical when you said that Echo Zulu was coming alive after Game 2. Boy, have they. This came from out of nowhere to tie up Game 4. A touch by Zeph, but that will be played down by Koka. Now Rizex and Taz battling. Got a bump, and he repays the favor to Dumaine.
All 3 goals in game number 4 from Team Vertex because of bumps. Rizex gets Taz out of the picture, and Dumaine just has to put it between the sticks.
Back and forth, these two teams go, trying to put on a show here at the start of week number 4. Dumaine has a teammate in Koka to play this ball to the backboard. Matane's got to get rid of it, and he does. Now Taz, inside 90 seconds remaining. Flick on Dumaine. Matane is coming up. Matane and Dumaine have been just about after each other this whole series. It's been a fun battle to watch, but ultimately Matane has had the upper hand, or rather Dumaine has had the upper hand. Matane trying to style on Vertex, at least does get the ball downfield. Taz will center, but nobody is there. Zeph had fallen in behind Taz, and it's really hard to pass the ball backwards from there. Now Matane, the shot just wide. Pass out to Zeph, off the corner for Taz, and he does get there, but again, the offense for Echo Zulu kind of reverting back to the first couple of games. Here's Matane, who's sick of watching, but his shot sails high.
Oh, and that's a good touch there from Dumaine. This ball going all the way back into Team Echo Zulu's half.
Matane says, give me the ball and get out of my way. Rizek says no. Good challenge by Rizek, but nobody else there for Vertex. Matane tried to follow this all the way downfield. He got bumped.
Oh, there it is!
There's no control, and Vertex have given one a gift to Taz.
Team Echo Zulu tying it up in the waning moments of game number 4. Beautiful challenge there from Zeph, and nobody home from Team Vertex. 3-3, 15 seconds to go, Stacks.
After that challenge in midfield, I thought the play was dead. Matane couldn't follow it up, but then they were lackadaisical in controlling the ball, or not controlling it, as it were. Koka, Domain is actually the one who plays this downfield. Koka will follow. Drop down for Rizex, and he just couldn't get there in time. Echo Zulu are probably going to be happy to let this ball touch down, but they have not let it yet, and now finally it's Vertex who says, okay, no. We'll go to overtime.
And Zeph, the substitute coming in for Team Echo Zulu, finally putting his mark on the board here in game number 4. He has 2 assists on the board and a runaway for Team Vertex here. They cannot get the ball, though, as it goes into the corner, and overtime we go.
Echo Zulu, no strangers to overtime. They played 5 this season, including an epic, lengthy overtime with Underwater Squad earlier in the season. They have played, all told, almost 14 minutes, actually by now, 14 minutes plus of overtime this season. By contrast, Team Vertex, they've only played over 2 minutes of overtime. That includes this game.
Yeah, I don't think resumes matter here in this one, unfortunately, as that ball squirts out, nobody home, and none other than the super sub Zeph to take us to game number 5.
I'll be taking that ball, thank you very much. Nobody home. The second goal that Echo Zulu has scored on an empty net in this game, and it is one of their shorter overtimes, and Echo Zulu stays alive in game 4.
Stacks, I told them to not let Team Echo Zulu take it to game number 5, and what do?
Yeah.
They take it to game number 5. 6 saves coming out from Team Vertex. The offense just wasn't anywhere to be found here in game number 4. And due to that, they're looking at possibly getting reverse swept.
Rizek scored 4 goals in this series. He's got probably, 40-something% of Vertex's shots, maybe a shade under that. He had 0 in that game. In a game that went to overtime. Granted, it was a short OT. But if Rizex is not involved in the offense for Team Vertex, man, are they a much different team. Yes, they did score 3 goals, but it wasn't great. It was off of a lot of bumps. It was some demos. It wasn't Rizex doing what Rizex normally does.
Well, all the goals coming out from Team Vertex were because of bumps and demos and things of that nature. Basically open nets. Yeah, that's easy. I want to see passing plays. That's the Team Vertex that was winning in games 1 and 2. That's the team that can take down this Team Echo Zulu squad. But if you're going to resort to long clears and that's how you expect to win this game, don't count it going in your favor.
No. And for Rizex now, the question is, how do you right the ship? How do you step up when your team needs you the most? Well, that's his job to figure out, and for us to watch as he tries, as he leads Team Vertex into battle in Game 5 against Echo Zulu. Matane to start things off for EZ, and there is Dumaine to stop his effort. Now Rizex indirect for himself, but it is Taz that plays it instead. Only down to Koka. That ball in front. Dumaine trying to get around in front, and he could not. He had to go against his own momentum to try and play that ball. What a bump from Rizex. He's not shooting, but he does get an assist.
And once again, that's 4 in a row from Team Vertex. The bump plays coming out. Zeph out of the picture, and again, Coco with an open net available to him to shoot at.
What a bizarre series. 28 seconds in, it is Vertex in front again. It has not always mattered as they had a 2-goal lead near the middle of game 3 before Echo Zulu came storming back twice. And it was on plays like this where the ball's just outside the edge of the goal, but nobody can figure out who's going to take the ball. Look at how jumbled up all 3 of these cars are.
Not only jumbled up, but all 3 in the same corner, just few meters apart there. Good pass, but Matane, that one gets away from him, but Zeph's gonna bomb it down to Matane. Matane on target, looking for the upper 90, but Coca there for the save.
And Rizex had to jump in behind him. He is just hanging like a spider on the side of the goal. Ooh. Finally, it's Dumaine who comes up. Couldn't get there in time. Rizex wins the challenge. Dumaine, I think he actually got a touch on that ball. And it will be set over Dumaine. This is trouble now for Vertex. Their lead is in jeopardy. Matane will find Zeph, who cut in front of Taz.
Open.
That hesitation proves fatal.
Again, Coca. That's 4 open goals for him, and it's all due to the fact of the triple commit coming out from Team Echo Zulu. The field was left wide open, and Coca puts a splash in the net.
4 goals for Coca now in this series to go along with 4 from Rizex. He's also added 4 assists as the scoring leader of Team Vertex. So he is making his presence felt in a much different way. He'll drop that for Coca, looking for another assist. But Zeph, not fooled by the fake. Now Coca against Taz. There's a ball that bounced out off of a Vertex player that helped Echo Zulu rally in game 4. No such luck this time. Demo on Rizex. That hasn't mattered much in the later half of this series. It's been Coca and Dumaine who have made their presence felt. Dumaine now looking for Coca. Instead it's blocked, and now here comes Echo Zulu. 3-man pass play downfield, and they're on the board. Here comes EZ.
And they twist up the goalie in net. Zeph with the pass from the right over to the left, and Matane puts that shot on target. The defender can't get there, and Echo Zulu within 1 right at about halftime.
And if this follows the pattern of game 4, they'll score pretty quickly here. To get the ball on the right half of the field. Matane has Taz waiting in behind him. Around Coca, around Rizex, cannot get that ball to Zeph, and he'll have to rush back, as will Matane and the rest of Echo Zulu. 2 minutes remain in game 5. Yes, if you went for a walk after game 2, welcome back. It's the same series, it's the same teams. It is a much different look. Coca for Rizex, his shot wide, follow from Dumaine is blocked by Taz.
Nice diving save there, and he's still in the air, pre-flip to get that touch, puts it on target, but Coca puts it in the right spot. Time starting to tick away, and Matane puts the shot on target to tie this game up.
I don't know where Echo Zulu got this from after game 2, but they have come back time and time and time again. Matane with his 4th goal of the series. And now we go to almost 90 seconds left, and Echo Zulu holding all the momentum. Rizex trying to get by Matane. No, sir. Coca does keep this ball in, and it allows Dumaine to come up, but that ball goes by him. Nobody to play this. It's Matane downfield. Lucky for Vertex that it's outside the face of the goal. That's blocked. Taz throws the shot wide.
Just barely off target to give Team Echo Zulu the lead there. Matane looking for a bump on Coca, but Coca didn't bite, stays flat on the ground, keeping that dominance low.
15% shooting on the season, and he's had his chances in this series alone. Zeph downfield, blocked by Coca, all the way across for Rizex. Will Rizex come alive yet again for Team Vertex? Will it be Coca? Dumaine was trying to take out Taz. Juicy rebound, blocked by Taz again. It's Matane, intercepted by Dumaine. Zeph wins that challenge. Taz is lurking, waiting for a mistake. Nobody makes one yet. Loose ball in front that will be played by Dumaine, but only as far as Zeph. That could be the mistake that Echo Zulu was looking for. RLCS will control. Back and forth these teams go in game 5 as we start week 4. Zeph for himself. Gonna leave it for Matane, who's a little slow getting there. Woo. The ball in the Vertex end. I have to believe that Vertex are being content to play for OT, and they watch their life flash before their eyes.
Keep your eye on Team Vertex. Their offense is starting to push that third man really far forward. It's allowing Team Echo Zulu to bomb clears over their heads. An open net could definitely happen.
Taz has that go out to her, Matane, and the timing and communication just not there for Echo Zulu. Only Zeph to challenge as a midfield. Everybody else with their back facing the ball. Now they're finally able to turn around. Coca pops one up, and Zeph comes in to sweep it away. Oh, that's
there
well
it is.
Played by Zeph too. He has been much more proactive from game 3 onward, Subi, and it is showing. It's giving Vertex a lot of trouble.
Ooh, that one almost got over the head of Taz. Gonna need a little help from Zeph here. Zeph up on that back wall. Good clear to put that ball behind him. And Coca off the backboard. Matane reads that one. Still in overtime we are, and RLCS puts a shot off the backboard. So many shots coming out from Team Vertex, but none close to their mark to really make Team Echo Zulu worry.
At the start of the season, it looked like this could be one of those matches that determined who was going to be in the top 6 between the two teams. It hasn't worked out that way, but certainly at the end of this, wondering what might have been, and it's Zeph, the sub, who's the hero for EZ.
I would expect nothing left in the rival series, but Zeph just almost that save coming out, but it rings in, and Team Echo Zulu pull off the reverse sweep.